All right, people, we live, people. We live, damn it. Let's cut that picture off, man. Did y'all think I was gonna go to bed without coming and talking to y'all about our favorite pharmaceutical representatives? Our favorite dope dealers, our favorite doctor, the love doctor, the medicine doctor. They can give you something to make you feel good. Make me feel good. Make me feel good. Give you something so good you won't even remember. Did y'all think I was gonna go to bed without us talking about our favorite light-skinned versions of Rick Ross? Put that Molly in the champagne and she didn't even know it. Woke up bleeding and goated. All right. Y'all hear me before we get in? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Because I'm ready. Is y'all ready? All right, bam. Let's get right on into it, right? Okay, wait a minute. Let me get my strap out because I'm getting a strap for these hoes. So, I decided to actually go with a young picture of T.I. and Tiny because I figured let's look at them for how they were because the next time we see them, they're going to be in orange suits. Y'all let me know in the chat who you think gonna do the time. Is it gonna be Clifford or is it gonna be Tamika? Now Tamika was singing her heart out when it came to the verses. At least she got to do the verses before she go to the pen. This strap is all out of snap, just like the holes that they run through. They run through them holes so hard and so aggressively, allegedly. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I ain't gonna keep y'all. I know y'all don't have a lot of time for y'all. Got to get back to work, and they don't have a lot of time before they have to go to prison for the rest of their lives. All right. So T.I. and Tiny has been officially investigated by the LAPD. As you guys know, T.I. and Tiny have been accused by multiple women of, let's say, transgressions. Giving them the Bill Cosby, the put the pudding in the pudding pop, taking a accused by multiple women. But there is a new investigation that is stemming from LAPD from a Jane Doe who was allegedly assaulted and drugged in 2005. So that's what, 17, 16 years ago, something like that. She's choosing not to release her name, and she has actually hired that lawyer by the name of Tyrone, the one that's handling all of the cases out of New York. Actually, his name is Tyrone Blackburn or something like that. That's the boy. Anybody, don't name your babies Tyrone. Anyway. So they're not releasing her name for her safety, which I completely understand, because if I was coming out with an allegation like this against powerful people like this that especially got ties to the street, I wouldn't want my name out there either, because I wouldn't want to just end up missing like Minch me. I wouldn't want y'all to be you wouldn't want to get suicided. I'm just saying this is something that they do in the industry. Y'all think everybody really offering themselves like that? You still believe Epstein is dead? That nigga ain't dead. Anyway, they got ties, and Jakuma Tati does OT a favor or two. I'm just saying. I'm still trying to figure out how he got out of the shit that he was in before, but I want to see how he slithers his way out of this. Slither, Mr. Slick. He's a sick ass dog. Anyway, so Jane Doe met up with LAPD to talk about the incident. She actually met with LAPD in April, but as of this month, they decided to actually investigate these two. All right, so let me describe you the incident. So what had happened is that Jane Doe was in Atlanta and ran into a runner. One of those people on the streets that's handing out flyers and stapling flyers. Now, I know you may not see that ish no more, but in 2005, it was not, I'm not from Atlanta, but even where I'm from, it was not unnormal to be driving through a black neighborhood and see these posters plastered everywhere for concerts and shit like that. And so she ran into this runner, and this dude was like, hey, I know T.I. and Tiny. And then, he was like, I can actually, you can meet them if you want to. You want to come to the club, see him and meet him, blah, blah, blah. And T.I. was hot back then. So all the ladies was on him. Like, T.I. was really seen as a ladies' man. Now, I don't think y'all see him as a ladies' man no more. It's 2021. And if these Negroes cannot figure out how to get their beards to connect, if they can't go to Bosley and buy some pubes to put on their shit, I don't think y'all messing with them like that. In 2021, these men got to have full hairlines, full teeth, and a full beard. Just ask Tory Lanez. He's still taking PRP shots to get his shit together, but it's dead and it's long gone. Now, with that, I now have to say, this runner that was putting up flyers was probably a part of the whole trafficking process. he was someone that was paid to lure people in. Just like R. Kelly had people to lure people in. Okay, so then Jane Doe, ends up meeting T.I. and Tiny, and then at some point they actually invite her to a club. So this girl met T.I. and Tiny the same day she ran into the runner. Like I said, the runner get the girls, then they're introduced to daddy. T.I. would be daddy, Tiny would be mother, madam, Madam Tamika, whatever. Okay, cool. So that was all on the same day. They say, meet us tomorrow at this club. Boom, she goes. She goes to the club, right? And so when she's at the club, wait a minute, I want us to get the full effect now. She's at the club. Wait a minute, let me take the damn thing down. Boom. So she's at the club. Doom, 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 doom. I don't know what song was out in 2005, but she's doing her thing. She's dancing on the floor, getting it. Then she had a couple drinks. So she has drink number 1 and she feeling it. And y'all know, ladies, that hand start going up when you feel that drink. That's my shit. Then she had drink number 2 and then she started really feeling good. But you don't want to leave your seat because you don't want some other hoe to come and get it because you ain't trying to be fighting in the club. So so she really getting it in and getting it on. And then before she knows it, Tiny says,
take a sip out my drink. Don't be that further bitch. Take a sip out my drink. Don't be bougie. Don't be like that. Take a sip out my drink.
Girl takes a sip out the drink and all of a sudden stuff starts to look a little fuzzy. Now, I'm going to ask you something. Whatever was in that drink, do you think Tiny was drinking that? No. What Tiny had her drink, she allegedly might have put a little something, took it back over. You want to sip? Damn, how white girl are you, Tiny? That was truly your white side showing. I've been around a lot of white folks, and we definitely did share drinks together. Okay, I shared drinks with white folks. We definitely did share drinks together. I ain't even gonna lie. It's been many times a bottle of whatever the hell, cinnamon this, whiskey that, Jägermeister this has been passed over, and hell, I don't remember half the night, so I can only imagine what she was doing up in there. But anyway, then they at the club, and everything's getting all fuzzy. Is y'all following? Wait a minute. Is y'all following me now? I hope y'all following. Then T.I. and Tiny says, hey, we need to go back to the club. So Tiny like,
get your shit. We going back to the club. And you too.
Do you think Tiny like that coochie as much as T.I.? What? Wait a minute. What if Tiny's the cookie monster? I'm a slave to that pata monster. What if it's Tiny? Oh my God, I just thought about it. What happened to Diamond on the Players Club where old girl drugged her and ate her cooch out? Ronnie? What if Tiny is Ronnie? Bitch, I ain't no... Oh, I almost said it. Anyway, Tiny is Ronnie. Yo. And then T.I. just comes in to finish. By the way, T.I., the hoe was called and they said if you at least gonna be going up their backside to please shave your pubes. They said it's 2021 and they sick of getting their ass scrunched up by your wiry pubes, or at least put some conditioner down there. Get you some Aussie shampoo and conditioner to let it sit in every other day so you ain't scratching up butts. Now, anywho, so they get to the hotel. And they're just partying and drinking and doing what they do, but nothing too crazy is going down yet. At one point, all of the other women except Jane Doe, Tiny, and T.I. are at the hotel room, so the other chicks leave. They had enough sense to go. So then it's just them three. So then while they sitting there on the bed, it's time to get it on and popping. They ain't got time to waste. They didn't bring you there for, just for your looks. They didn't bring you there because they liked you. They bring you there to have you. They said, I like shit and I want you. Now you can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. Either way, they fucking. So then Tiny says, wait a minute. Tiny then says,
we need to go in the tub. Time to get in the bathroom. It's time to wash. We gotta wash from Danny.
and I said, you know, even though this is criminal and this is, you know, so disgusting and very Jakumatati-ish, all right, as well as predatory, at least they clean you before they do you. You know, some people just run up in you with you know, still sweating, got flies around their crotch and stuff, been out all day, sitting on public toilets, and now want you to eat their bloody vagina like what happened in Chris Brown's house. I'd have munched that. You stick a bloody vagina in my mouth. I'd have munched all the way to her spleen. Old girl was crazy as hell. She gonna force herself on you? You better munch. You better bite down, clamp. She gonna get up off of you. I got issues. Okay, so they get in the tub, and first Jane Doe and Tiny goes in, and Tiny is wearing nothing but her shower cap on. Got nothing but a shower cap on. Tiny had nothing but a shiny cap, shower cap, shower cap, shower cap, shower cap on. Shower cap on. She had a shower cap on. And I said, Tiny, why you even wearing a shower cap? Why you acting like you not half white? You know damn well your roots is gonna just curl up when the water hit it. Why you acting like you really gotta relax? So your ass is really trying to fit in. I'm not even trying to be funny. Why the hell is you wearing a damn shower cap? And I don't say it's because she kinda, after she got done curling your coochie hairs, that she had put in the lace front or a wig on or installed a weave, because you done already said on the show that every time you told Shekinah to stop putting in so many damn wigs, because every time she did, you had to call Shekinah right back to reinstall it, because when T.I. would hit that shit from the back, he would pull that shit off because he like to hit it from the back while he pulled that hair. Anywho, so Jane Doe gets naked and she's in the shower, right? She gets naked, she's in the shower, and then Tiny comes in with just a shower cap, and then T.I. walks in and he's butt naked. Now, no word on if he was limp, half, or fully erected. You should have gave us full details so I could tell the story better, but more than likely he wasn't there yet, for real, right? So then he comes in and he looks at Jane Doe and he said, damn, you look better naked. Damn, the shade. So then, right, so they all in there doing their thing and just showering, and then they get finished showering. So then they go back into the room, and then once they go into the room, T.I. brings out the baby oil and puts on porn. Now, this is 2005, all right? And the lady described it as a pornographic show. I don't think it was a pornographic show. Why do I feel like T.I. probably put on Brian Pumper, Cherokee Diaz, Mr. Marcus, Olivia D. Lovely, Justin Slayer, West Coast Productions? Why do I feel like he put on Black Ice or some shit like that? I just feel, because it's 2005, so mind you, this is like a full DVD this fool put in on the TV in the hotel room. So the porn is going, he get out the baby oil, and he tell Jane Doe, I need you to rub my back. I said, damn, he told her to rub his back. Damn, now mind you, you know, T.I. wasn't nothing but skin and bones back in 2005. So what in the hell is she rubbing? Your spine? She ain't got... Okay. So Jane Doe starts to rub his back. But then as Jane Doe starts rubbing his back, here comes Tiny, and she says... And she gets on top of Jane Doe. And so as Jane Doe is rubbing T.I., then Tiny allegedly is rubbing on Jane Doe and putting her titties on her back, right? And so, according to the victim, you know, this T.I.'s at the bottom, all right? This is the victim, and I'm Tiny. And so, she did put some baby oil on her front and just starts just rubbing, and just going at it, just really trying to just get things all hot and heavy, right? And now I don't know if this was, you know, pre-booty Tiny or regular booty Tiny, because that new booty look heavy. So I don't know which one it is, but I'm just letting you just rubbing away. So then eventually they get tired of doing that. You feel me? They get tired of doing that. And Jane Doe was like, you know what? I don't really want to do this. Like, I'm good. T.I. ain't trying to have that. Had sex allegedly really aggressively with her. Didn't stop. After several times that she said no, let me make sure. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I get it right. Let me make sure I get it right. Didn't stop after she said no. And then that was that. That was the incident from 2005. Now, y'all ready to hear about the Vegas incident? Or excuse me. Are y'all ready to hear the Vegas incident? All right. So let's talk about the Vegas incident now. Now, the Vegas incident is from 2010 and a lady named Rochelle Jenks. Now, apparently, according to Rochelle, she met Tiny in the Vegas McCarran International Airport bathroom. That's where they met. And my thing is, when you go into the eau de toilette, you go in there to do one or two things. Hopefully 3 with your nasty ass. You're going to wash your hands. And so my thing is, Tiny, you going in the bathrooms looking for Gucci now? Did you even have to use the bathroom, or was you just scouting? I'm just asking. Was you looking? Was you going to use the bathroom, or was you scouting? Did you see her when she went in the bathroom? T.I. tapped you, you was sleepy. Get your ass up. Go after that hoe. And you went and did it. Which is it? Anyway, she see Rochelle in the bathroom. She invite her to come and screw. I'm sorry, she invited her to come meet her and T.I. at a hotel. What else was Rochelle going to meet T.I. and Tiny for to screw? Okay, fast forward. Rochelle then goes to T.I. and Tiny's room at the Venetian. I think I'm gonna go to Vegas next month too and stay at the Venetian. Stay tuned. Anyway, they got some nice rooms. Okay. Anyway, so while they're at the Venetian, they're doing their thing. All right, they start taking shots of tequila, and that's when Rochelle starts to get dizzy. And then after Rochelle starts to get dizzy, and she's like, I don't feel so good, then T.I., come over and give her an MDMA, a Molly. Put a Molly in her mouth. So now she's drunk off tequila, whatever else was in the tequila, and then you done gave her Molly. I mean, it happened. It sounded like they was trying to kill these girls. You got a thing for screwing corpses or what's going? You know what? You probably do. That is a Masonic ritual. But anyway, so then he gives her the MDMA, and before she knows it, her clothes are being ripped off. And he's hitting that shit super aggressively, way harder than what she wanted him to. He didn't. She at that point she was over it and just wanted him to get off of her, and he would not, and so she just had to lay there until he finished. Now the story gets worse because after he was done, allegedly he didn't let her go. He kidnapped her and then allegedly put her on a tour bus. And then they ended up going into LA. And then guess what else? He took her ID, which is very common when you go around these celebrities. They confiscate everything from you just to make sure you ain't taping them or recording them. But no, it's basically to hold you against your hostage. Because once you go somewhere with them, you going to do what they want you to do, much like they have to do in them damn music exec rooms and studios. Y'all love these rappers, still not understanding why they always in the studios late at night with the homeboys and don't want to go home to their girlfriend and children. Anyway, so she's on the tour bus. She's steady asking to go. I want to go. I don't want to be here. I want to go back home. He said, no, you ain't going home. And then he starts to invite more girls on the tour bus. And allegedly, he made Rochelle sleep with the other girls, R. Kelly style. See, these are revolving themes. Everybody ain't lying. They're not. So over the course of days, she's having intercourse with several other women. Before she knows it, the tour bus is then in Miami. And once she gets to Miami, she had been allegedly drugged since they had left Vegas and they had left LA. Having intercourse with all sorts of women. T.I. was the only man, but nonetheless, it is what it is. The R word. It is what it is. They finally get to Miami. T.I. agrees to let her loose. Does not give her ID or her belongings. Okay. And so she leaves off of the tour bus, dazed, confused, and had to find her way home. According to Rochelle, she is still affected. That was in 2010. This is 11 years later. She is still affected now in 2021. Her life has never ever been the same, and she can't even recall everything that she did because she was under the influence of so much drugation. Now I'm gonna ask y'all, who y'all believe in? Because as far as I'm concerned, everybody not lying. They not. They just can't be. They just can't be. All right. So let's see where we get at the show here. We had 20 minutes. All right, I'm going to give y'all 5 minutes of questions and comments, and then I'm off here for the night. Let's see. That's effed up on all parts. Oh no, it's very effed up. But this is standard pro quo in this industry. Everybody not lying. And I'm going to keep it real with you. At this point, if you wanting to be around these celebs like that, you know what's going on. Like, come on now. They all not lying. I believe it for real. Right. Some may be lying. Some may be exaggerating. But everybody's not lying. There are 30 accusations right now. If you don't take that seriously, you are just choosing to be in denial. I'm sorry. This ain't about no black, white, this, that, and the third. If somebody wrong, they wrong. Please stop using that black man under attack excuse. Nah, that black man sticking his peen wherever he wants to, whether women want it or not. And I still say, if you got to constantly have a woman under the influence before she give you the draws, it's something wrong with you. That's just keeping it real. No man should have to always have a woman drunk before they do it. Always have a woman, come on, some weed. You shouldn't always have to have a woman in that state. You either ugly as hell like Charlemagne, or you have no game. And this is coming from a lame nigga like me, and I'm lame as hell. And even I'm saying, somebody gonna take off their drawers for me. I ain't gotta drug it first. Golly. Let's see. What else? Okay, let me read. Somebody said they did it. Yeah, in Taco Bell baby voice. I think they both gonna get charged. I think so. I think T.I. is gonna take the charge. I think they should just enjoy their money. If I was them, even with this COVID stuff, I would be traveling around the world. I would be doing me, because, I mean, it's only a matter of time. If they can get the higher ups, they can get y'all too. This is Sabrina's work, that witch. Okay, y'all can't blame everything on Sabrina. This is what you guys got to understand. Yes, there are spells that Sabrina can cast to, with this is dark magic, but there are spells that she can cast to where somebody hits financial troubles. So people can put spirits on you to mess with your finances, and you'll be like, I don't know why, I just can't save any money. People can do that. They can do things to get you in legal trouble. There are also ways to get you out of legal trouble, right? So when a lot of these rappers, government officials are facing a lot of time, they will go see a voodoo priestess, or somebody who's Santeria. You would even go see somebody like Iyanla, somebody with a strong Ifa to do a cleansing to get you out of that. So there are things that they can do, but I'm not blaming this on Sabrina. These are just bad decisions, allegedly. And had T.I. and Tiny just had sex with one another, because they're married, so had they just had sex with one another, we wouldn't have this issue. But I'm just saying. Do the Tiny boy. Go ahead, get in the chair. Don't be no spoon in me. Come on. You think it. All right. Where we at? Okay. Somewhere you make her sound like that. Look. Look. They better get their passport and run to South Africa, one of them countries that don't got no extradition treaty. Y'all know that's where R. Kelly was trying to go, but he couldn't make it because he couldn't fill out the passport applications for all the girls, and he couldn't spell their names, so he didn't make it. But y'all can read at least. I mean, just hit it. Just hit the roll. I would. Let's see. Anything else? They knew what it was before they went. It's 30 victims and not one went to the police. Okay, that's another opinion. So let's do this. Tomorrow, I'll announce the time. Let's have another call-in show. I want y'all to call in about T.I. and Tiny. Call in about Joe Budden. Just call in about all the stuff because these people have been clowning, all right? Other than that, I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. And I will catch y'all later.